What the heck have we got going on here? Anyway, this is a Bluetti AC 180, which outputs 110 volts, and this thing we've cobbled up together is a 110 to 220 volt transformer with some temporary jump wires that goes from there to the mains input. There's two sources of isolation for this well pump, and indeed there's kind of an injection pump here as well, which runs 220 volts. There's a switch up here, and to me it just looks like a light switch. I haven't taken the cover off of it, so I don't know whether it's a single pole switch or whether it switches both sides, but as a precaution, not only I've switched it off, but I've also isolated it from the circuit breaker as well. So what we've done in here is we've kind of just stuffed in these cables. These cables probably are rated at around 10 amps. And this is where the hot connections would come into this anyway. It's just a pressure switch. So all we've done is we've jumped into what would normally be the hot connections. And what we've done is we've run some water so that the pressure switch would normally come on. So right now I think the switch, if I look in here, yeah, the switch is closed. So let's go for it then. Let's power on the AC 180 and see if we get any smoke from it, or smoke from the wires. And if we go ahead and energize this thing. So you can see the wattage there for yourself, and I mean I can hear water coming in into the pressure vessel. I have to keep an eye on these wires because they are being overloaded. So I think the solution would be to install a proper connection in here, and in an ideal world you'd want to disconnect the mains coming into this, and maybe you wire something in with a plug or something that would just connect directly into this. I'm not touching these wires because if the insulation is hot or broken down, I've got 220 volts going through this thing, so I'm not touching it. And I can see pressure going up, so it's working, but if you're a professional electrician, you're probably going to have some nightmares. This is not something I'd recommend doing. But we've accomplished something. This is exactly what I wanted to do, is to be able to run the well pump from a solar generator. And in this case, it's the Bluetti AC 180. There we are, done.